Traitor!
We don't want to hurt you, Marla.
You're really ticking me off, Marla.
Marla's one of us.
Not no more she ain't.
You're one of us, ain't you? Tell us what.
Maybe I ought to take a finger or two. Don't you think, boss?
Now we get her talking. Say what you think,
Talk, you traitor!
We don't want to hurt you, Marla.
You're really ticking me off, Marla.
Marla's one of us.
Not no more she ain't.
You're one of us, ain't you? Tell us what.
Seeking tidings from the gods. May the seven usher us to paradise against all.
Maybe I ought to take a finger or two. Don't you think, boss?
Now we get her talking.
It's the great good. I don't know who's small enough to bit you on the arm.
Say what you want, Marla.
Talk, you traitor!
We don't want to hurt you, Marla.
I'm telling you, if they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared.
You're really ticking me off, Marla.
Marla's one of us.
Not no more she ain't.
You're one of us, ain't you? Tell us what.
You don't have to witness the sudden ill.
My sorcerers are most vile.
Get you something, friend.
Maybe I ought to take a finger or two. Don't you think, boss?
Taken too early, all hope destroyed. The path thus ended, the conclusion of a noble bloodline.
I brought you up from girl to woman, Marla. Like you was my own. This.
He lifts his right arm, showing a white bandage beneath his ribs. A wet red spot shows through.
This ain't the thanks I expected. Who sent you?
The formidable dwarf slams his fist on the side table. You hear a loud crack.
Enough! Do you know they killed Anna? Do ya? Start talking sense or I'll take that tongue right out of your mouth and fry it for supper. Barnes, Cade, get her to talk or bleed her out. She ain't one of mine anymore.
His sneer travels from the restrained dwarf to you.
And you. You better have a damn good reason for coming here.
Ifan bites his lip and laughs.
Conclusion of a noble bloodline.
That'll be tough for you to say without any teeth. But be my guest. Give it a whirl. Don't worry. I'm not going to hand you in for the bounty. Sure, you could do the very same to me. I think we should know who hunts us and why. Just play it cool. We go in, we get answers, we leave. Nothing more to it than that.
Family matter. She's one of mine. Acting like her brains are scrambled, though. Came after me with a knife. Lucky for me, she caught an old wound. Scar slowed down the knife. So, how'd you make it out of Fort Joy?
They were spice merchants, killed by bandits as we were trading on the forest roads. The elves nearby saved me afterwards. They found me hiding in a wagon and they took me in.
Ifan bites his lip, hard enough to draw blood.
That's so.
He leans back and narrows his eyes, looking you up and down.
You know, the order's been going on about Godwoken for an eon now. Voidwoken's still lurking, though. We're still hauling folks off to the Joy.
gentle one, shy and intense. I've been striving my whole life to prove mine wrong, to zero success. So far, for sure. Always carry a snack.
Ivan reaches into his tunic pocket and pulls out a strip of dried raw meat. He takes a tiny bite and offers the rest to you.
Ah, I should have guessed. And it just so happens I can help you. Depending on what you can do for me.
He gestures towards the bandage across his side.
Had a bit of family trouble lately. My girl Marla got it in her head to come after me with a short blade.
Ivan smiles and looks around before reaching high into his sleeve and pulling out a tiny herbal wrap. The unmistakable scent of Drudene hits you as he holds it out to you.
Guy's name is Mordus. Bit of a loner, but smart as hell. I sent a few guys to go check on him, see if he knew what had got into Marla, but no one can find him. I'd like a word with the guy.
He winks and tips his fingers to his temples before loping off.
No one's seen him in a good few. I've got some people checking out his house near the tavern now.
My friends, for Alexander the Innocent, killed by sorcerers, a most vile incident. Throw him in a hole from a valiant warrior against the void.
Tell them I sent you, and they'll let you know what they've found. Truth is, they might be glad to see you. Reckon a sorcerer will have better luck finding one of their own. Well, like I said, Mordus is a special guy. A sorcerer, matter of fact. Maybe even one of the ones Seaver's after. If there's something you want to find out from him, you might want to ask before I have my word with him. Here, you can take this off my hands. More suited to your kind, really. Good luck.
The battered dwarf pulls her lips back into a garish open...
Now there.
Wait, my friends, for Alexander the Innocent, killed by sorcerers, a most vile incident.
Nothing like a glass of the good stuff to smudge everything into a pretty shape.
Taken too early.
She slides another glass of ale toward you. Its contents sparkle in the dim bar.
Thus ended the conclusion of a noble bloodline.
You're making this much harder than it
Who
is.
shall rise? Who gains the title most divine?
Bottoms up.
We wait, we wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods. May the seven ushers...
Keep yourself out of trouble, brother. You don't want to find yourself in this one's place.
If they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared of.
One of us. How could you do it? Leave me be, brother. This traitor needs my attention.
Damn right. I got a right to live, don't I?
Her
Throw 'em in
gaze
a hole.
swivels around the room.
Wish the great.
Damien's dull knife. This place is horrible. Another.
Weep, my friends, for Alexander the Innocent, killed by sorcerers, a most vile incident. A valiant warrior
Give me one
against
good
the
reason.
void. Taken too early, all hope destroyed.
I'm telling you, if they got nothing to hide, they got nothing
The
to be scared
conclusion of a noble bloodline. Who shall rise? Who gains the
She dumps a heavy arm around your shoulder and pulls you in close. Her breath hot and sour in your face.
Look at it. Look at it. Look at this. This is my story.
She shows you the two swollen, angry red welts on the underside of her arm. She slaps them without finesse, making herself wince, and stares at you intensely.
I'm telling you, if they
I
got
know.
nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared
I
of.
can fix it, all
Yeah?
of it.
You're good
I'll
with the
tell
magisters caging anyone up that looks at them funny.
Damn right.
She jerks her arm away from you and gazes lovingly at the welts. She doesn't look up as she speaks.
There's this woman. I'm not crazy. And if she kisses you, she can Angel.
Too early.
She's downstairs.
All hope destroyed.
And now I'm
Path
different.
thus ended, the conclusion of a noble bloodline.
They got nothing to escape.
Who shall rise?
It's in her lips.
Who gains the title
in the
most
magic.
divine?
I changed the right
We
way.
wait,
And then,
we wonder and wonder,
I mean, I
seeking
think
signs from the gods.
you understand? Now, you know, sometimes
Paradise
you just want to be
against
fine.
all the odds.
That's just it, isn't it? That's just it. You want to go see Dorothea. She could help you. She did me.
My
She
friend,
looks at you earnestly, her eyes gleaming, the twinkle of the amber ale
They
behind.
got nothing to escape.
killed by sorcerers, a most vile
I feel
incident.
good, don't I?
A valiant
Yeah, I
warrior
do.
against the void. Taken too early, all hope destroyed. Path thus ended, the conclusion of a noble bloodline.
Well now, how's my favorite god woken?
Ivan smiles and salutes.
Back for more, are you, dear? Another, so soon? Easy, or you'll end up like Safa there. Take it from me, a little abstinence and chastity will do you good. Such as the Divine's will.
Weep, my friends, for Alexander the Innocent. Killed by sorcerers, a most vile incident. A valiant warrior against the void. Taken too early, all hope destroyed. Path thus ended, the conclusion of a noble bloodline.
And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilga.
Curiosity kills the cat, but gets a sense of Fort Joy.
A lizard, tall and beautiful, turns towards you. He fixes you with a sultry look, and when he speaks, it's like listening to honeyed gravel.
I'm sorry. We can't do business unless you pay the man downstairs.
He gives you an apologetic look, then turns away.
Or gets a sense of Fort Joy.
A lizard, tall and beautiful.
I'm so glad you came. But your friends will have to leave.
He turns his back on you and waits for your companions to leave. A lizard, tall and...
I'm so glad you've come. Are you here to water my flowers? I've been so lonely since my man went away to fight the coming war. I need someone to take care of me. You're so masculine, darling. Won't you take care of me?
He gives you a cool look, then a flirtatious smile.
Not in the mood for games. Me neither. So, what shall we do? Would you like me to dance for you? Or would you like to hear a poem? All right, darling. I'll dance.
He closes his eyes. He's motionless for a moment, as if listening for music that only he can hear. And then, almost imperceptibly, his hips begin to sway. As he finds the rhythm of the song that only he can hear, he sways and moves, silky with power and poise, at once beguiling and raw with pure emotion. You realize you hear the music too. It floods your body with light, at once boiling hot and freezing cold. You feel his hands upon you, and you move together, entwined in spirit and in flesh, as one. Moving to the rhythm of your heart's desire, two beings for a moment become one. In your ecstasy, you feel the edge of the bed against your leg, and suddenly you're falling, both of you laughing together as the mattress receives you both. And you realize that you are naked, and so is he. He searches your face for the lie, doesn't find it. The compliment touches him. He smiles, reaches for you. He takes you into his arms, into his heart, into his very being. A lizard, tall and beautiful.
I'm so glad you've come. Are you here to... I've been so lonely. Come on over.
A mischievous...
What I'm thinking.
He sighs.
Not in the mood for games. Me neither.
He comes to you, leans...
Take me.
He takes you by one manicured hand. With the other, he reaches for your face and discovers your truth. You...
Oh my, you're
His world, in ecstasy.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right.
Good morning, lovebirds. Holy hell's an undead. Again, Zarat? Really?
You know me, Gil. Leave him alone, Gil. This one's mine.
Listen, Burnbag. We're killing you and we're taking all your stuff. That's the deal. Ready?
Curiosity kills the cat. Forgets its sense of bored joy. One night with a lizard. Idiot. Curiosity kills the cat, or gets its sense of bored joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot. Curiosity kills the cat.
You got that
Gets
right,
it sent to
Hooker.
Fort
You
Joy.
got that right.
And I'm saying you can trust me.
You're willing
I
to
can
risk
see a
Fort
silk
Joy
thread
for
from a
one
mile
night
away.
with a lizard? Then you're an
And you can't
idiot.
be too careful, you know?
You see yourself in the mirror. It's quite a sight.
Sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot. Curiosity kills the cat. Gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard?
Right,
Yeah? You all good with the
Path
magistrate
thus
taking
ended,
anyone
the
up?
conclusion of a noble bloodline.
Damn right. I got a right to live, don't I?
Who
Throw
shall
'em in the hole
rise?
for all I care.
Who
Be
gains
stickler.
the title most
I
divine?
don't really know even a smaller good
We
if it
wait,
hit you on the arm.
we wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods.
A lizard talk.
I'm so glad you've come. I've been so lonely since my man went away to come on over
A mischievous glint.
what I'm thinking.
He takes a step backwards, throws a sultry look at you.
I like a
He comes to you.
Take me.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard?
He takes you by one.
Oh my.
His world in bliss.
The bell still rings. Do you hear it? Do you hear it?
You got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that.
Good morning, lovebirds.
You know me, Gil. Leave him alone.
Listen, Burma.
And you can't take care, you know? If I can get Alexander.
Curiosity kills like that. Get the sense of more joy.
I'm ready.
kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort George. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot. Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
Right about that. Right as rain, Hilka.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets a sense of Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night.
Weathered and rugged, his eyes flick wide open, but he's clearly asleep.
Blood and oil do mix, after all.
His eyes flicker open, but he looks like he's still asleep.
The island is ruined and doesn't have a name. Don't go.
His eyes flicker open, but he...
There's no...
His eyes flick wide...
Sawdust and wolves, mother.
His eyes flick... His eyes flicker... Startled, he opens his eyes, but he's staring into the distance. He goes back...
For one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
Right about that. Right as rain, Hilka.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilka.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets a sense of Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets a sense of
And you
Fort
can't be
Joy.
too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot. Curiosity killed the cat. Gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
Curiosity killed the cat.
All right about that. Right as radio.
Tell you, if you got nothing to hide, you got nothing to be scared of.
Then you're an
My
idiot.
friends, for Alexander the Innocent, killed by sorcerers, a most vile incident.
Throw him in a hole for all I care.
A valiant warrior against the void. Taken too early.
He gives you a nervous grin.
I did promise you the experience of a lifetime.
Who shall rise? Who gains the title most divine?
That's the spirit.
We wait
He bows his head in salute and gets back to work.
from the gods. May the seven usher us to paradise against all the odds.
Come on, ride your stick.
Pretty good, ain't he? Bet he'd even rob.
For Alexander the Innocent. You have interrupted my newest masterpiece.
The bard clears his throat.
Well, never you mind. Wait. You might be just the stimulus I needed. I shall craft a rhyme for you and your race. All I ask in return is a handful of cough. Think you're special or something. Now move along.
Throw him in a hole for all I care. It's the greater good.
I don't think you'd know even a smaller good if it bit you on the arse.
Tell him, if you got nothing to hide, you got
My friends, for Alexander the Innocent.
Taking anyone up that looks
Killed by sorcerers, a most vile incident.
Throw him in a
A
hole.
valiant warrior against the void.
I don't
Taken too early.
bit you on the
All
arse.
hope destroyed. The path thus ended.
Another sorcerer on the loose. I knew they should have cut him.
Who gains the title most divine? We wait.
That divine voice, that idyllic.
Signs from the gods.
You can figure this out. Come on.
May the seven usher us to
An elf in tattered red robes shifts through pages of handwritten notes spread across the table.
So many suspects. So many potential culprits. I need to narrow down the list. Think, you damn elf, think.
A floorboard creaks beneath your foot. The elf leaps around abruptly.
What? Why do you sneak up on me? Don't you know how dangerous that is, the way things are? Haven't you heard? My own Magister comrades are vanishing from right here in Driftwood. Whoever's behind it must be stopped. If you hear anything, come to me. 3 Magisters vanished so far, all within Driftwood. My comrades believe some tinkerer named Higba is behind it all, but they're wrong. I'm certain of it. He might be a greedy little junk peddler and a sorcerer to boot, but hardly capable of seizing Magisters.
You can slay them
They won't listen to me. Not anymore. I was removed from their ranks due to my elven blood. I'll continue to serve, though. I won't stand to see my comrades taken by some vile traitor. If they won't heed my advice, I'll still do what I can. I'll find this devil myself if I have to. This tavern is key. Of that much I'm sure. It would be far too easy for the culprit to hide in such a place. If you see anything suspicious, let me know. What? I serve with utter loyalty now and forever. Now get away from me and don't come back unless you have information I can use.
No, he's not. His daddy's a fisherman like most daddies around here.
They stare at you in disbelief.
You're weird.
Bloody useless. Might as
We're
well have
waiting
brought
for our
it to
friend.
death for.
He went for a swim.
What's he
He'll be back soon.
He went swimming all the way to Fort Happy.
Fort Joy?
That's what I said. Fort Joy. He's gonna find his mum and bring her back.
No rest. No rest until the killer is found.
Right? I think he's an idiot. And when he gets...
Who would do this?
That's it. The barrels and the chests. On the double.
I'm approaching this the wrong way. I must be. They were right about me. I'm just another useless elf.
Hackles raised, the dog barks at the sand built up beneath the building.
Magisters dropping left and right.
Latest news! Fresh from the war hour! Many a latest, my friend. The war, the bishop, the queen. What tickles your fancy? Jolly Justinia, queen of the dwarves. Ha! Scourge, more like. Here's 20 or so noble gentlemen. No one knows what they did wrong, if anything, and she has them stripped and whipped all the way to the execution grounds. Didn't even give them the dick that you asked me, and I say she's mad as a mink with its tail on. Ain't looking too good for them lizards. Word is, the divine order. You remember what happened to the elves, don't ya? Ain't no one that's ever save us. Stabbed in the back he was, by them four. Kill them all, I say. Do them like Magister Raymond did, old lady Sing. I mean, they doomed us all, didn't they? The son of the...
Good day to you. More humans!
Last time I was here, I summoned my wolf right in the tavern. All hell broke loose. Good
You'd
times.
swear the shark was smiling at you.
I wonder if they'll remember me.
Behind the containers, the fish in one of the barrels shifts slightly.
Please, you have to help me. The Magisters have gone mad. They're trying to kill me. Or worse, drag me off to Fort Joy. Please help me. I don't want to die. I don't want them to take me. I have no idea. I only arrived in town a few days ago. I sold a few items to Grandmaster Kem in Arx and stopped off here on my way to Styseal. I was just sitting in the tavern, minding my own business, and the Magister started screaming at me. I ran and, well...
You hear a quiet sob from the fish.
Why is this happening? I didn't do anything.
There's a moment of silence from within the barrel. Some of the fish seem to shift uncomfortably.
I may have been studying some new scrolls I bought. They might have been, well, they called for sauce. But that doesn't mean I had anything to do with the disappearances. I'm a tinkerer. I'll fix things for a living. I would never hurt anyone. I don't know. It could be anyone in the tavern. None of them have any love for the Magisters.
Heavens to Bessie, another one. More queer folk than commoners in Driftwood these days.
I just need to get out of Driftwood. I can't risk being seen. But if you can get out of town, I can escape to Arx.
Just look at you! A sword-slinging stranger if ever I saw one. I'm surprised those robed fellas aren't attacking you on sight.
Damn it, hurry up! I can feel the fish oozing everywhere. Okay. Go if you have to, but please be quick.
Don't know what's going on in that tavern, but it must be a freak show in there.
Maybe I'm glad I ain't pulling carts of stinking fish round no more. But what's a beast to do if not pull? How can a beast enjoy this, when he's no notion of what his future holds? I'll be spooked till I'm securely hitched up again.
Still worse over here than a dozen raw eggs dropped in a vat a minute ago.
Well, don't come over. It's not like you're flying anything.
They don't come visiting Tunnel. Who will?
Oh, we dwarves had a kingdom, and...
If Aunt Ben Mezd is our living braze. I don't know how you got free, but it'll be back to the joy with you, and no mistake. Who could forget? Best night's business the healer had in months. Now, come on. Back into a cage where you belong. Your little tricks won't work on me, Ben Mezd.
She considers your offer.
How much? So much? You have to be hiding something, and I'm sure Dallas will be well able to find out what that something is. Now, come on. Back into a cage where you belong. Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
Never forget it.
The kind that don't fancy starving, along with the rest of this town. It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
You hear a...
Why is this happening? I didn't do anything.
There's a moment of...
But that doesn't mean I had anything to do with the disappearance. I don't, please. All I know is it wasn't me. I just need... Please. I'll do anything. Damn it, hurry. Okay.
Anyway, tavern's just down the road, 'cause that's where all... Don't know what's going...
Baby, I'm glad I ain't pulling carts of stinking fish round no more. How can a beast in...
Ifan Ben Mesd is our living braise. I don't know how you got free, but if...
She considers your offer.
How much? So little. You can sit and think about your stinginess at leisure.
Oh, that's it.
My inkwell is dry. Fetch me some more.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it. How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
The dog lies there quietly, clearly in great pain.
What are you looking at? I'm sick here. Get lost.
Smells worse over here than a dozen raw
Got a pain in the neck. Got a bad pain in the neck.
It flinches. A low, threatening growl builds within its throat. Under the collar, you find the sharpened points of metal rivets, gouging the poor dog's skin. The dog bares its teeth at you and growls. The dog gives you a long, hard stare, but does not bite you. Yet. The dog goes to bite your hand, and then realizes the pain is gone.
Hey, I feel okay. Thanks, woman. I think I'll wander off now. Here, before I go, what can I do to show my gratitude?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
Master did.
Once this was a fishmonger's
wait a
or
minute.
a tackle shop.
Master hurted me. Excuse me a minute. I'm gonna go now. But first, I have a thing I need to do.
He turns to his master.
You bad man, you!
You're safe among friends. Never forget it. Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Well, don't come over.
Penny for a grieving beggar whose dog ran away. God damn it. How's my livelihood? Penny for a grieving beggar? I reckon I'm owed it here.
You're safe among friends.
You wouldn't do that, would you? Oh, yes. You would do that, wouldn't you? I couldn't prevail upon you to change your mind, could I?
How you holding up?
Go on then, get lost, you freeloader. I'm working it up.
Keeping it together, Bree.
Good day, brother. Interested in driftwoods?
You look down at the cart and see fish with flaking scales, tumours and, in one case, 3 heads.
Have it your way.
The woman in front of you yawns so wide, you can almost see what she had for lunch. Catching your eye across her wares, she rolls both of her own.
Keeping it together, Bree.
Oh, welcome to Four Sisters, creators of the all-singing, all-dancing. Sooner you tell me what you want to buy, sooner I can get back to doing what I like best. Nothing.
She sighs deeply.
Well, I do sell sorceress sundries, don't I? You know, if you want to add some razzle...
She looks you up and down.
Well, take our leaflet. If you have any questions about sorceress sundries, how about you turn not far enough away for my liking? Didara's off camping out with the Seekers. Last I saw her, she was packing her finery onto a ship.
But listen here, so how about this? I'll give you a little discount if you can answer a riddle of mine. You should know So, see me run, I never walk. I have a mouth, I never talk. I have a bed, I never sleep. I can be shallow, I can be deep. What am I? Got it right. And what a challenge it was too. I am so impressed. Now, what'll you buy with your discount? Don't hurry back.
Well now, how's my favorite god woken?
Have I got yourself situated?
His eyes glitter as he stands tall to tell the story, hands waving expressively. You can see it's a story he's used to telling, one he enjoys weaving for an audience.
So, underneath the tavern in Driftwood, there's a place I feel right at home. A delightful little hive of scum and villainy. A few months back, I was relaxing down there after a job. Just a hint of Drudenay. All of a sudden, a tiger prowls in. I jump up, but everyone else is just ignoring it. And then he picks up my scent. His eyes turn blue, and he leaps to pounce on me. A fury of claws and teeth. I flip the table and start scrambling for my crossbow. Nowhere to be found. And by now, the tiger's right on top of my eyeballs. So I do the only thing I can think of. I summon Afrit, my soul wolf. And now everybody reacts. Screaming, scrambling around, pelting for the stairs. Drinks flying everywhere. And that pesky tiger? Nowhere to be seen. Turns out it was Drudenay messing with me. Stronger stuff than I'm used to. Also turns out some people don't appreciate spectral wolves tearing up the place. So some people called magisters on me.
You're safe among friends.
Well,
never forget
it's guarded by a grouchy-seeming dwarf named of Papa Thrash. But he's a real sweetheart once you get to know him. I love that password of his. Open minds and closed fists.
Then don't come over.
Ivan smiles and salutes at you.
I don't come visit your tongue. Who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it. How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
They got that arena down below the black...
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Once this was a fishmonger's or a tackle shop.
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm all right, as long as...
Yep.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it. together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
I bet they're eating golden rope.
And a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
If you don't see me, then I'll...
I don't come visit your ton. Who will?
Wouldn't you like to know? The whole world is going to hell in a handbasket, and I can't get no tatters for supper.
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe
Wars are brewing, my friend, and we may find ourselves on different sides, in which case prices will go up. Buy now while you still can.
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
Hello, missus.
The little boy looks at you. He picks his nose.
You be careful. My daddy's a magister. No, he's not. His daddy's a fisherman like most daddies around here. We're waiting for our friend. He went for a swim. He'll be back soon.
He went swimming all the way to Fort Happy.
Fort Joy?
That's what I said. Fort Joy. He's going to find his mum and bring her back. That's right.
I think he's an idiot. And when he gets back, I'm going to tell him so.
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Hank?
You found him. Excellent. Now, stand aside.
The Magister steps forward.
What? What? No, you said you'd help. You promised. You promised you'd get me out.
You utter fool.
And?
This must be the place Loha mentioned. It looks unassuming enough.
At last! I was sure I'd die in that wretched place. You have my thanks. If not for you, I probably would have been found, gutted, and salted. I can't just saunter away. Who knows what might be lurking in a place like this? But once I'm sure the way's clear, I'm running to Ox like a cat with its tail on fire. I'm done with this stinking town. I've been asking myself the same thing. I was just enjoying some stew in the tavern, reading over my latest acquisitions, and then I was surrounded by magisters.
He hands you a damp scroll. In between the fish guts, it seems to give details of how to cast a powerful source spell.
Here, take it. That's the scroll that caused all this. I barely got out of there with my life. In the kitchens of the tavern, of all places. That cook had it. Offered it for a great price, too. I thought she was an idiot selling it so cheap. Then again, I'm the dolt who ended up in a barrel. But if she has Magister artifacts, she must be the one they're looking for. I swear, once I get to Arx, I'm going to have the bath of my life.
I found something.
The cook acknowledges you with a small bow an oddly formal gesture given the surroundings.
Please, sir, you should not be back here. It's not safe. Ah, the stew. It's much in demand. You should speak to Loverick if you want some. Please, I must insist you keep out of my kitchens. It's not safe for you to wander about like this. Higbert told you that. He's a fugitive, supposedly a sorcerer too. He'd say, I killed no one.
The cook doesn't respond. You notice that she has one hand behind her back when she hadn't before. The cook smiles. Her eyes bore right into you. Her hand remains concealed behind her.
The Magisters helped me. And the dwarves, the merchants, the pilgrims. Even the dogs helped me. What dark paths your mind wanders down? The things you're insinuating about me require proof. And it's so don't you pit your word against mine.
This ring, it bears the Magister's seal, and there's blood on it.
I have nothing more for you. No food, no words. Get out.
The cook shakes her head ruefully.
You should have just forgotten about all of this.
Cooking notes. Wait, there's something wrong with this. Boring.
What now? Got a kitchen and a bar to run.
It's the great I must be.
An elf in tattered red robe.
So many suspects.
A floorboard.
What are you doing, dwarf? Trying to get a drop on me? Sneak up and slit my throat? Ah, all right then. Now leave me be, dwarf. My Magister comrades are missing and I'm gonna find them. The cook? The elven cook? You're saying she's involved in this? She's been found dead, I heard. I thought she was another victim, maybe. But this changes everything. Do my comrades know? Did you tell them what you discovered? Well, in that case, I might just...
Dwarf, have you seen a human acting suspiciously near here? Truly? At least then we would not have let a murderer slip through our fingers. Quite interesting. However, it may be worth taking your concerns up with Magister Carver. I'm sure he'd be interested to hear them. If you see anything...
still here. Oh, joy! The thing under the floor didn't get you.
I suppose you've heard of the disappearances around here, have you? Well, the case has been solved, thanks to a Magister, or rather an ex-Magister.
The Magister takes the ring from you.
This was a conduct award. I gave it to Magister Harrick myself. She showed great promise.
He stoically nods his thanks and turns away from you.
No more disappearances. I have nothing more to say to the likes of you. Go!
Little Alexander gives you a glum look. His lower lip protruding,
Wait until headquarters hears of my success. Perhaps I'll be promoted. No more I don't reward cravens and...
the silent watch. The Magister turns to you with a scowl. He already seemed immensely displeased, and you're into...
What?
Who asked you? You're not even supposed to be down here. Keep out of it.
The Magister turns...
What? Who asked you? You're not even...
The Magister glances around the cells, before ripping the keys from his belt and casting them aside.
This isn't the divine order I signed up for. Not anymore. I'm done.
Good find.
Did you expect a needle?
Junk.
The silent watcher stands guard without a flicker of movement.
Lucky find.
sick. Someone had the nerve to murder Magisters. Bellwether, I need those reports stamped.
Right away.
Until headquarters hears of my success, perhaps I'll be...
The Meister's back! The Meister's back! She doesn't feel like playing, but...
Nelson, my inkwell is...
The Meister sits slumped in a chair, looking around the room as she works her shoulder with one hand. It looks like it was dislocated by the gallows.
Damnable red cloak baboons ransacking my wardrobes, as if I were keeping valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
I swear by the seven, if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle and thread out of a box. She slowly starts to tend to her wounds.
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe. In your case, more than I suspect, man, God or even reptile can provide. However, we must soldier on. It is not enough to be God-woken in order to ascend to divinity. There is a process.
As she speaks, the Meister uncorks a vial of shimmering liquid, sauce. She lets a couple of drops fall on her hand, but instead of infusing with her body, she stares at the empty spot on her palm for a long moment before turning...
A process by which God-woken may ascend. It begins with discovering your deepest self, delving into your own soul. Enthusiasm? We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen God-woken, but becoming divine, come God-woken. It is time to see just how awake you are. Fortunately, the Magisters pay as much attention to art as they do to fashion. Kindly remove that painting from the wall.
Nelson, my inkwell is dry. Fetch me some
Right
more.
away.
Bellwether, I need those reports stamped.
Right away.
To think, someone had the nerve to murder Magister.
Back. She doesn't feel like playing, but...
Now is not the time for a bath.
It really is quite simple. In the corner there's a painting. Remove it and put the combination to the vault is 15R 34L, 23R 35R, 9R 16L, 33L 45R, 51L 1L. Try to get it right. I pray my instructions will not be too technical for you. Your talent for following push the button. Now, kindly go to the vault and enter the combination. I shall call it out as you go.
A stone door lies flush with the floorboards. Etched whorls in the granite frame a delicate rotary dial. Gleaming under the dim light, the metallic dial almost seems to wink at you. Taking your time, you carefully enter the combination. The metallic sounds of the tumblers falling within the mechanism let you know you entered the code correctly.
Excellent. Follow me. Your time is at hand, Godwoken.
Ancient runes, weird contraptions. This place is an Arcanist's dream.
Opening the door, you see a selection of ingredients, thrown together in no particular order. Maester is examining her wounds, prodding at this, wincing at that. Her face seems grim as she turns to you.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, Godwoken? And you, in your infinite wisdom, would know what is better. You would judge your enemies without prejudice and make decisions that could hurt your own for the greater good. No, becoming the divine means taking on the power of all the gods and the responsibility for all the races. The divine was created by the gods to shelter us from the void. The divine cannot use her power for anything else. Very well, then. Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the void. The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then inhale the smoke. Ignore any feelings of dizziness, burning in your lungs, or a dire sense of existential dread. They're all perfectly normal, although you will need to sacrifice a little sauce along the way. Everything you need is here. Ingredients in the cupboard. Sauce in the glowing fountain. Ritual in the tome by the bookcase. Even an incinerator to provide a flame.
The Maester looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
Quite. Mind you, being torn asunder by a Voidwoken would be even more inconvenient. So if you wouldn't mind...
The Maester points sharply to the ingredients cupboard.
Once, although not by a Godwoken. My assistant did not believe that one had to be chosen by a god to become divine.
She waves a bandaged hand absent-mindedly, wincing slightly.
A headstrong and thoughtless girl, but the experience was... was quite educational. From observing her, I gather that the ritual involves inhaling the smoke, a lot of screaming, and a rather sudden death. Well, certainly. It is not my place to police the stupidity of others. I have to admit I was curious. Imagine if it had been a success. Why, then anyone could have ascended. Even I... Alas, success was beyond her reach. Quite fascinating to watch, though. I've never seen a body burn from the inside out before.
Opening the door, you see a selection of ink. After a quick rummage, you spot the blackroot. You gather up the blackroot, obsidian lance, and ancient bowl, and kick the door of the...
And do not lose anything. These ingredients are rare indeed. I'm not hiking back out to the cloister wood to fetch you more blackroot.
Nice. Nice.
As the smoke swirls about your skull, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your... As the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out.
The deepest recess of my soul. But it looks like the Hall of Echoes.
As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to... As the world fades away, you lose all... Bathed in the half-light of these starless barrens, you spot a figure you could only describe as a second self. It looks haggard and weak, its very voice but a feeble echo of your own.
My chosen, come closer, so that you may see me as I truly am. You will see when you look me in the eyes.
The apparition clasps your face in its shaking hands. You suddenly feel your eyes tingle. Everything becomes brighter, sharper. Blacks and whites become glorious bursts of color, then fade back into their accustomed spectrum.
Blind eyes, shine brightly.
Speak the spell, and see.
Please.
God is the strange mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the goddess Amadia in all her spectral glory.
You know me now, don't you, Fane? Your sister. Your guardian. You were my hero once. You must be so again. Your kindred soul was my last refuge, my last bastion. From here I can aid you, but only if you grant me one small kindness.
Amadia stretches out and nourishes herself from a source that abounds in your presence. You feel it deep down inside yourself as it drains away.
Ah, yes. That is better. That is so much better. Truly, dying does not become a god.
I don't usually...
Ungrateful whelp! How dare you bemoan me some meager sauce after all I've done for you? I have guided you, saved you, and now you must do the same for me. The forces of the king are hunting us down, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. Droplet by droplet, we are being drained. We are battling for our very survival, and I doubt you would have us lose, Fane. Should we perish, we will be cast into oblivion, and I dare not dream what he will do to you. Indeed, he may come to fear you, if you do as I say. You must realize, dear one, that our fates are now as one, just as our souls are now as one. We are I. United, we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we are to survive the onslaught of the king that is void minions, you must remember what you have forgotten. We must become vastly more powerful. And once you are strong enough, we must travel to the Well of Ascension. There, you will become even more powerful. It is a lake, a pool of pure source, containing half the powers of each of the gods. We gave those powers up freely to create the first divine, a mortal we infused with our united strength. To bathe in the lake is to become the divine. But you, Fane, you could be so much more, and that is why you must be the first to reach it, no matter what the cost. I know, sweet child. Do you think I chose you for that fine bone structure alone? It is important you realize how high the stakes are. The Void has never been this strong. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension, not to bathe in its powers, but to take them. All of them. Even all those powers will barely be enough to defeat the king. Alas, I fear it is too late for me, and the others have shown they cannot be trusted. You are innocent, Fane. That is why you must wield the power. It was you that uncovered it after all. Of course, the others are saying the same to their mortal God-woken as we speak. But there can be only one. So make no mistake, dear Fane. The road to divinity may well mean the blood of those 6 traitors staining your ivory hands. But do not let that dismay you. You will save these mortals. You will save this world. You will save me, the last of your true kin. And you will become a god. They will be at your mercy, which is vastly preferable to you being at theirs, wouldn't you agree? So fret not, but revel in the promise of the lake. I will lead you there when you are ready, when you have remastered the source and once again speak the language of creation. Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command Source as you once did, and wield its most powerful spell.
Laughter rolls and echoes into infinity.
You flatter me, dear child. But if all I had to do was give, you would have received long ago. We are I now. I shall teach you the spells you need to remember soon, but not before you relearn how to channel the Source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek these Masters of the Source. You must make them teach you, so that you can regain your full power. They may be nothing but mortals, but like all mortals, they have their uses. Return to Rivalon, seek them out, and force these masters to share the knowledge they have gleaned. Once you have, return to me here. You had forgotten how to view the world, my child. This will make you understand that for us, there is precious little difference between the living and the dead. Source is. It is a constant, a subject of neither time nor transience. All of life is Source, and in Source it is, immortally so. Your vision has been restored, giving you the power to see spirits, the souls of dead mortals made manifest in Source. Speak the spell during your peregrinations, and you will see them. Where the dead lie, the dead linger. Alas, I am no longer who I once was, bound to you as I've become. I will teach you what I can, but the links that will expand the bounds of your soul, those are connections I cannot make for you. Good luck, dear Fane. Make me proud.
The Meister stares intently at you. Her eyes are tired and bruised, but determined.
Still alive? Gods above, there might be something to you after all.
God is the strange mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the god Rallic in all his spectral glory.
Tell me, what did you see? What you know?
The Meister's eyes flash with fury.
You are not a pile of ash, so the ritual was a success, albeit partially. You had all the material requirements, so I can only assume your source was lacking. That is unfortunate. Indeed not. And ever more difficult when you've been purged. I was a master of source once, but no longer. The Magisters saw to that. The river of my source has been dammed, so we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only source masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or Turnip, sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to.
You must realize that our fates are now as one, just as our souls are now as one. We are I. Together we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we seek to survive the onslaught of the Void, we stand no chance unless we become vastly more powerful than we are now. That means there is but one place we can go. The Well of Ascension.
Your focus, your only focus, must be on finding these masters, on finding the secrets to divinity. Nothing else matters.
That is where the road to divinity leads, and you must be the first to reach it at all costs. It was a time of selflessness and sacrifice in the face of our old enemy. It was an act of heroism and a dreadful mistake. A mistake we must rectify. The Void is stronger than ever. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension, not to bathe in the source of the Seven, but to take it. All of it. Only she who claims everything will be everything. The Void's doom. This world's liberator. Whatever for, the other gods will either bow to you or be undone. But of course, that is what they are saying to their own God-woken as we speak. We both know they won't bow, just like we both know you will never bow to them. Only one can become a god strong enough to safeguard our world. One, at the expense of all others. So make no mistake, my champion. Chances are the road to divinity will be paved with dead gods, their blood on your murderous hands. But don't let that dismay you. For these sins will be washed clean by the knowledge you committed them to save all of existence. To save your kin, and your loved ones, and the world they live in. Of course, the ends do justify the means. Life, or the eternal void. If you choose life, you choose the well of ascension. I will lead you there when you're ready, when you've become a true master of the Source, and speak the language of creation itself. Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command Source like only a God-woken can, and wield its most powerful spell.
Hoarse laughter rolls and echoes into infinity.
You flatter me, my chosen. But if all I had to do was give, you would have long since have received. We are I now. The spells you need to know I will teach you when you are ready. But first, you must learn to channel the Source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek Masters of the Source. You must make them teach you, so that you may become a master in turn. So, return to Rivellon and seek out these sages where they dwell. Convince them to share with you their deep-seated bond with the Source. Once you have, you may return to me here. Something that will make you understand that for a god, there is precious little difference between the living and the dead. Source is. It is a constant, a subject of neither time nor transience. All of life is Source, and in Source it is, immortally so. You have the vision of a god now. Eyes that can see spirits, the souls of the dead made manifest in Source. Speak the spell during your peregrinations, and you will see them. Where the dead lie, the dead linger. Best of luck, my champion.
The Meister stares intently at you. Her eyes are tired and bruised, but determined.
Still alive? Gods above, there might be something to you after all.
She leans in, her bloody tongue flickering hungrily about your face.
Tell me, what did you see? What you know?
She sighs impatiently as you hack up the last of the green smoke.
You can't channel enough Source? Gods be damned, why couldn't you have a nice simple problem? Finding an orc to dance the hornpipe, perhaps? I know exactly what must be done. You must find a master of Source. And I could have helped you once, but no longer. The purging which the Magisters included as part of their service was quite efficient. They stripped me of my Source. Not enough to silence me, but enough that I would not turn their insides to lime. Enough to sever my link to the font from which all Source flows, and certainly enough that I cannot train you. So we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only Source Masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turned into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning for the Magisters to contain. Sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to. You will not be there long, I assure you. There is only so much you can glean from a twisted mind. However, it is the path we walk, no matter what the cost. No matter what is asked.
The Meister doubles over in a violent coughing fit, struggling for breath. After a few moments, she regains her composure, wiping a thin smear of blood from the corner of her mouth.
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them. And you do not seem to be paying attention. Sorcerers, evil, controlling your soul, saving Rivellon, please. Please tell me at least some of this rings a bell. Your focus, your only focus, must be on finding these masters, on finding the secrets to divinity. Nothing else matters. My, you have been a busy little creature, haven't you? Yes, they would do nicely. You may need to visit several of them. I doubt anyone would be willing to give up all of their secrets.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens, a dark red stain spreading across her tunic. She hisses in frustration and starts to bind the gash.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
The spirit of an emaciated prisoner is staring down at his own corpse. He shakes his head and lets out an exasperated sigh.
Of all the stupid ways to go. Oh, it was a stupid bloody accident. I dosed myself with some poison to make it look like I was half dead. I figured they'd take me to see a healer and I'd have a chance to escape. I must have taken too much of the stuff though. Wound up fully dead instead of half dead. Those bastards haven't even moved me body.
The spirit scowls at you.
I did nothing. Or I didn't do what they accused me of, at least. A miscarriage of justice is what this is. Easy for you to judge. You can just stroll out of here whenever you please. How about you go and do that now and leave me the hell alone?
Well now, how's my favorite god woken? No. No. Heard of? Yes. He's got a lot of pets. I heard he takes them as souvenirs after every contract he fulfills. But I'll be honest with you, I don't ask too many questions about why. I don't, want to know.
Ivan smiles and salutes at you. The spirit of Wivlia glares at you with all the venom she can muster. The spirit of a Magister stands before you. She smiles openly.
I was slain, but now I have been avenged and restored. I can rest.
Taken too early, all hope destroyed. The path thus ended.
Rocks ahead,
Conclusion of a noble
you hear me?
bloodline. Who shall rise? Who gains the title?
A ghostly seaman stares at the captain, his lip curled in a malevolent grin, his eyes wide with hate, and all the time he rings his bell. He registers your presence. His head swivels towards you.
Do you bone sail with her, or are you with us? I'm doing my duty here, I am. I'm the lookout, and I'm ringing the bell. Rocks ahead, Captain. There's no light out. But I'm on duty here. There are rocks ahead, and the captain must know it.
He blinks once, twice. A single salty tear drips from one ghostly eye. The bell falls silent. He raises a finger to his temple in salute and fades away.
Most divine! We wait, we wonder. Seeking signs from the gods.
A weathered woman in a dirty sea captain's tunic babbles breathlessly to herself, and somewhere nearby you hear a bell ringing.
My ears are still a-ringing. And I have you to thank for it? Then thank you, I surely do. That accursed bell lies with the Peacemaker, on the bottom in the rocky shallows. My compass lies there too.
She goes white, as white.
You've got no call to go looking for no cargo. Far as anyone's concerned, we sailed with an empty hold, and if there's anything left to salvage, you leave it where it is. Heed me. Leave the cargo of the Peacemaker alone.
She turns away.
Idiot.
What about that? Path thus ended. The conclusion of a noble bloodline. Who shall rise? Who gains the title most?
She babbles breath.
My ears are still a-ringing. That accursed bell lies. The compass surely lies on the bottom, near. Let me mark your chart. But you be warned. Stay off the wreck itself. Let her lie as a monument to her.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
Weep, my friends, for Alexander the Innocent. Killed by sorcerers, a most vile incident.
I am Baron Levere. I am Baron Levere, not he. Not he. I am Baron Levere. An imposter is he. That man over there, a lone wolf in my own sheep's clothing. Bejeweled is he with a false name. Draped is his back with a false mantle. Bedecked are his cheeks with a false beard. Murderer, thief, imposter. I am Baron Levere. A rival's revenge? Another merchant's madness? Oh, the fever of gold is reason's bane. But it matters no longer what drove them to daggers. It matters who drove them into my flesh. You who hears the laments of the dead, avenge me. Kill the false baron. Give me back my name. Please. Avenge me.
Alexander the Innocent. Killed by sorcerers. A most vile incident. A valiant warrior against the 40. Taken too early.
He raises a single eyebrow as a sensual smile plays upon his ghostly lips.
The conclusion of a noble bloodline. Who shall rise? Who gains the title most divine?
Then you're an idiot.
We wait, we wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods. May the seven usher us to paradise against all the odds. Alexander the Innocent, killed by sorcerers, a most vile incident. A valiant warrior against the void, taken too early, all hope destroyed. The path thus ended, the conclusion of a noble bloodline. Who shall rise? Who gains the title most divine? We wait, we wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods. May the seven usher us to paradise against all the odds.
Yeah, you're good with the magisters caging anyone up that looks that funny.
Damn right. I got a right to live, don't I? Throw 'em in a...
Weep, my friends, for Alexander the Innocent, killed by sorcerers, a most valiant warrior against the void, taken too early. The path thus ended, the conclusion of a noble bloodline.
If you're going to, now's the time.